Welcome to our program, What Does God Think of Us? Out of the first episode, it was quite clear to me that we do have consensus about the gifts of the Spirit and that it's personal. My problem is there different strokes for different folks? What's your personality? That's the best gift for you. Is God just multifaceted and anything goes? I'm wondering. I don't know. If the definition of theology is how to speak of God, I think the definition should also be how not to speak about God. One of the big how not to speak and how to speak through all these ages, and the discussion is actually 500 years old, is between religion and science. And I mean, I'm sitting here in a beautiful church on a wooden chair in a city with beautiful surroundings in the cosmos. And all our beliefs are actually, this is the center, what it's all about.
What does God think of us? Is it like a show? Do we entertain him? I have God on my TV. I play my gospel loud enough to set you free. What does God think of us? Do we leave some space for his amazing grace? Sing sweet lyrics to cover the pain. Just don't let me leave my bags or change my name. What does God think of us? I'm sure we entertain him.
The conflict between religion and science is more than 500 years old. It started with a disagreement about the shape of the earth. The Greek philosopher Aristotle argued around 340 years before Christ that the earth cannot be flat and has to be a sphere. Later, after Christ, and after Christianity became the official religion of Rome, the Pope banned him. According to the church, the earth was flat and held up by 4 angels. That was what the Bible said and was therefore true. The next round in the conflict was to be fought about the position of the earth relative to the sun. This time Aristotle was on the side of the church. He believed that the sun circled the earth and that the earth was the center of the universe. Copernicus challenged this in 1514. According to him, it was the other way round. Copernicus paid with his life when he was sent to the stake for his heresy. Again, the church used the Bible as proof that the earth was at the center of the universe. But science was to be the victor in this round of the battle. In 1632, after building the first telescope and doing extensive research, Galileo Galilei published his finding that proved that the sun was indeed the center of our solar system. He was investigated by the Inquisition and later put under house arrest. In those days, you did not disagree with the Word of God or the church. It took the church until 1984 to confess that the church had made a mistake and that Galileo Galilei was indeed right. Science was to take the next big step as well. Edwin Hubble discovered that the galaxies are expanding and that creation was immensely larger than thought previously. The church and science was now at loggerheads and will probably remain so for some time to come.
Well, today will be an interesting clash. Interesting. We're setting up some atheists and Christians, or atheists and Christians, in a discussion, and I don't know if there will be any common ground, but I was just thinking about the biblical narratives where God sent people of Israel to the heathen kings. And I wonder if there's if wisdom is not bigger than our own framing or our own Christianized version of what the truth or whatever is. Maybe it's outside as well, and maybe this can be a debate that's helpful. Maybe we can learn from both sides. We are actually heading now to Melville to Pete Procomp's house. He's a professor in political studies and an outspoken atheist. And well, Henny Maton will be there. He's an engineer and also a scientist, and he's defending his position and believes that the scientific world can be proved through the Bible, and it actually helps us to understand the Bible better and God better. And then Henrietta Claassen, she's actually from Groblersdal, just an ordinary person who loves God and is in ministry, and it will be good to have the perspective of the feminine position as well to listen to.
Ek het ook gedink om mee te begin, kan ons 'n debat hê? Kan godsdiens en wetenskap met mekaar praat? Want is die wetenskap nou nie meer geneig om te kom met 'n empiriese navorsing, 'n bewys, kontrole, en dat ons aan die kant die godsdiens wat moet staatmaak op ervaring en sterk autoritaire dokumente? Kan ons praat vandag?
Wel, ek dink as mens na die hele Bybel kyk in terme van hoeveel geskiedenis daar neergeskryf word en dat die Here vir die volk Israel sê, omdat ek dit gedoen het, moet jou kinders so en so leer, dan vind mens dat daar tog baie goed in die Bybel is wat absoluut gaan oor geskiedenis en goed wat werklik moes gebeur het. En ek dink op daai manier kan die wetenskap baie aanhaak by die Bybel in terme daarvan dat as ons vandag sekere goed kan vind, soos in argeologie of die geologie, en ons kan sien het bevestig wat in die Bybel staan, dan is dit 'n wonderlike manier hoe die Bybel en die kerk dan by die wetenskap kan aanhaak om die waarheid van die Bybel te bevestig.
Die vraag wat jy vra is 'n goeie vraag.
Ek kan nog wat sê jy? Ja,
Maar ek gaan vir jou sê hoekom ek dis 'n komplekse vraag, dis nie so maklik nie.
Okay.
Jy weet, ek dink veral sedert Francis Collins in die genoomprojek was daar toenemend vanuit die teologie wêreld en van uit godediens uit, was daar 'n spesifieke momente om te argumenteer dat evolusie argumentale, wat 'n wetenskapsbegrip is, wat bevestig as 'n wetenskapsbegrip is, dat dit op een of ander manier die handskrif van God is, die manier waarop God sy werkswyse as het ware. Met ander woorde, die argument was dat daar is 'n waterdigte veronderstelling dat God as het ware die wetenskap gebruik om homself te vestig of om die wêreld soos ons hom ken te vestig. Maar dit is natuurlik 'n lang veronderstelling wat gemaak word dat daar nog steeds een of ander God is wat geskaap is en wat in hierdie werkswyse gebruik. Dit is hoe wetenskap word gebruik om godsdienst te bevestig, maar dis nog steeds daar's 'n wetenskaplike fallacy ingebou in die ding wat ons miskien later by se kom. So my argument is wetenskap is onverzoenbaar in 'n groot mate met godsdienst, maar godsdienst probeer inderdaad tog vry na wetenskap om nie uitkom by wetenskap om homself te bevestig.
Henrietta, your opinion.
I really have a problem with natural sciences claiming to be the only science there is.
What other sciences would there be?
There are human sciences, there are behavior sciences, there are social sciences.
Don't you think one can distinguish that in terms of the method and the practice from natural sciences?
The problem
it's a clear
is
different way in the application of method, isn't it?
yes, exactly.
Okay, so but then you must
Why?
distinguish the two. You can't. I don't think you can merge them.
There are things that one cannot measure in what natural sciences claim to be
Like what?
the only methods.
Like what?
You cannot weigh love. Can you measure love? There are so many things that can you measure values? Science wants things that you can measure and weigh and calculate.
If you've got a holy book like the Bible, and you've got certain things in it, and you can see today that what you can sort of find in science, in terms of the fields that I mentioned,